Let's do a check to see if the mic is working. See how that is. That works. Okay, I just got to wait for people to come in. Hey, John, how you doing? Well, now that I have people in, let's get this off to the right. Off to the right. So, ladies, gentlemen, pronouns, lend me your ears. Crazy Kid back for another live stream. It's going to be a short one today. I'm really still not feeling 100%. Still not feeling quite like myself. Got a headache. My muscles are aching. It's been snowing the last couple of days. A couple of days before that, it was like 70 degrees. It's just been like up and down, and it's been basically just havoc on my body. But hope everybody enjoyed the double shot today. I forgot to make the one video for Alan Sherman's second part to the Camp Granada song when I was doing the comedy lineup, because I found a whole bunch of really funny songs. So I did the whole week lineup, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to put that in there." So I gave you an extra one for today. I really I made the Weird Al Yankovic reaction video literally back in January, and when I made it, it was blocked worldwide. I had to wait for it to become unblocked before I could publish it. So when it came available, when it said, "Okay, you can use this," I was like, "Cool." I'm gonna schedule a week of comedy videos, and I was like, maybe leading up to Easter would be a good time to have a little bit of fun and bring in the springtime and stuff like that. How you doing, Arlie? It's great to see you here. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate your company. I really appreciate everybody's company. I thank you very much for all the warmth you've given me in the watch hours. It's kind of weird because I wasn't the type of person who ever thought that so many people would actually like what I do. So having a channel with 1,443 subscribers, and on my way to full monetization, that's fantastic, beyond my wildest dreams. And if you want to, Arlie, if you want to drop your link, type 949 in the chat, and my Nightbot will drop your link for you. Not a whole lot's been going on lately. I've been up and down like a dumb zipper. My health has been up and down like crazy. Barely leaving my apartment because climbing the stairs is just too tough for me right now. My knees are tight. My back is tight. It takes me 5 minutes just to walk up the 3 flights of stairs to get home. So taking off, going out to do whatever, I don't do that very often. only do it when I have to or when I need to. So, like once the warmer weather starts peeling in and sticking around, I'll be, a little bit more active and going out and doing things. But right now is the time of year that I just kind of migrate and kind of, just hibernate and only go out when I really need to. Yeah, I was looking through my food stocks and I realized, okay, I got to make a cherry cheesecake soon. So, but yeah, it's one of the things I really like is good cherry cheesecake. Hey, Gordon, how you doing? And thanks again for last week. I really, really, really appreciate that, my friend. Man, the weather's been going up and down like a zipper, so so is my pain threshold. It's been so long since I haven't had a headache, but when the weather's like this, my headaches are just that much stronger. Yep, just like that. And about 2 seconds more, Nightbot will spit out your channel, and she's got great recipes. She's got amazing recipes. So, come on, Nightbot, get going. I'm surprised it didn't go yet. Well, what I'll do is copy. Wonder why Nightbot didn't drop it yet. There. Yeah, thank you very much, Gordon. I really appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, for those of you who are looking for really good recipes, really good friendly person to watch her channel, Arlie's Delights, amazing. She's got this meatloaf recipe that I really want to try that out. I got to get more of the ingredients, but yeah, that meatloaf looked like it was something that would make me 500 pounds. So, but yeah, just everybody go check her channel out and give her some love, give her some support, and just like help her out a little bit with a little bit of watch time. Yeah, speaking of watch time, I'm about 100 hours away. We're that close. Just about 100, like 123 hours short of the full monetization. And well, you can learn from Arlie. Arlie will teach you really good recipes. Well, you could hear that, man. My bones are just cracking. Oh, but I got to keep moving like that just so I can keep the motion in there. Yeah, I did a meatloaf with my brother one day. He brought over this tube of Wagyu chuck, and so I cut it up into 4 pieces. And it was a big tube. It was about 1.5 feet long, about that big around. And so I was like, what am I going to do with this? I made a meatloaf out of it. I just cracked an egg in there, just dumped some of this, some of that, some barbecue sauce, some stovetop stuffing, just kind of mixed it all up in a bag, poured it into a meatloaf pan. Oh, let me tell you, for something that I just threw together with just off the top of my head and no actual measurements, I just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It was really good. I wish I would have wrote down how much stuff I put in there because I want to do that again. So, but that's one thing about cooking is a lot of the recipes that you see, it's just somebody taking little bits of what little bits of foods, food items that they enjoy, putting them together into a solitary dish and making something really nice and really good. So, and when it comes to cooking, beef and steak and pork chops and chicken and all that other stuff, yeah, I wouldn't think that meatloaf would be really all that popular in Great Britain. Uh, the idea being that beef in Great Britain, I hear, is expensive. So, how you doing, Caboose? Hey, how you doing, Miss T? Thank you very much, love. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and share it out, and tell your peeps. Hey, this is where I went. That's always a big hand for people that are looking for other channels to view, and sometimes that's one way to get your favorite channels more traction. Yeah, nice shepherd's pie. I like doing shepherd's pie with like scalloped potatoes underneath, and then put the meat stuff on top of that, and then the vegetables, and then put mashed potatoes on top of that, and then stuff it in the oven with some cheese on it after a while. Ooh. Then I will share it in Discord before I retire for like. Yeah, you had a pretty busy last couple months there. Yeah, I just hope that all the stresses kind of flow away, and all your worries and stresses just kind of dissipate, and all the happiness starts coming back into your life again. I'll do what I can to try to keep making you laugh in the Discord. So, and don't forget to get a hold of me for that newsletter for the Genuine Networking Association. Yeah, I used to make a really mean shepherd's pie. My mom and dad. Hey, I'm so glad I got you too, Miss T. Meeting up with you and the rest of the gang has been literally a fun trip. It has been something to keep my mind occupied, try to keep the positivity going. So if anybody wants a good positive place to network, check out Genuine Networking Association Inc. Is it .com or .net? It's a business that has just been recently formed, and basically it's people helping people. If you have life experiences or experiences at something, then you could help somebody else who's going through a tough time in that area. And yes, thank you very much for putting the HTTP in there. It's a great place for people to come together, work out their issue, work out what they're having trouble with by somebody else's experience in doing the same thing. It's a great group of people. It's a great group of people to be involved with. Gordon Freeman says, I'm skilled at eating. Me too. When I first got medically discharged from the workforce, I was 100 or 197 pounds. I'm now 265. And that's because my cooking got better, and so did my nap time. So, I've gained a lot of that weight because, my cooking got better. I try to bring up the laughter and bring up the cheer. You guys inspire a whole lot of wild ideas, and I just put them into little memes and stuff like that to, help bring up the cheer, bring up the laughter. I know there was a few of them in there that you got quite a good laugh out of. There was a bunch of people that probably got quite a good laugh out of them. I had a good laugh out of them just making them, but I won't be showing them on this channel. Those were for private channels, for something totally different. But yeah, ever since I got this art pen and tablet for doing the clip arts, it has been so much easier. It has been so much easier. But yeah, it's been so much more fun. Learning how to use that art tool to do the thumbnails and stuff. Thank you, John. I took care of that guy. Beats to it. I'd really like to find out who that is. If I knew somebody who could backtrack the IP address of that person, I would really like to find out who that is. Because I really am getting sick and tired of somebody impersonating me, somebody stealing my identity to make false claims about me and my books. And when they do this kind of stuff, it's hindering my ability to generate income. Oh, somebody's been stealing my identity and making false claims about criminal activity about me. And they've been hiding behind my face. They've been hiding behind people that I know on Facebook and on Instagram and all kinds of other places. Yeah, it's just another sad troll who sees somebody doing something positive and they want to ruin it. So I'm really getting tired of, that whole ordeal. That person is just a sick individual who needs to go to jail. And as soon as the cybercrimes department gets to the case, pretty sure they're going to find him. But I really would like to find them. I'd like to know who they are, and I'd like to take them to court. Oh yeah, one day they'll be spotted and served. Yep. Free speech only gives you the right to do certain things. It's not freedom of any kind of speech. How are you doing, Nolly Ramos? Free speech, you could say whatever you want as long as it doesn't falsely incriminate somebody, as long as it's appropriate, as long as it's not breaking any one of the other laws in the book. You have the right to say whatever you want to say. But when you slander somebody or when you steal somebody's identity and make false claims using their identity, that's when freedom of speech is off the table. You are no longer allowed your freedom of speech. So, you can't use one law to break other ones. So that's where that sits. But Yeah, this is going to be a short stream. I'm just not into feeling an hour or 2 or 3 long stream, so it's just going to be a real quick one. Yeah, those who spread lies forfeit their freedom of speech. Exactly. Hey, George, how you doing? I hope you all enjoyed the double shot today. It's because, like I was telling John Lobley at the very beginning, I forgot to make the Hello Mata Hello Fata Return to Camp Granada video, as I promised Nicole Jewell. Told her it would be in the next comedy set. And when I got done to 7, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to put that one in. So I made up an extra video and put it out today. So today we had Weird Al Yankovic, Amish Paradise, which is awesome song. I love that song. And we had Hello Mata, Hello Fata, Return to Camp Granada by Alan Sherman. So, those are, this week is going to be the comedy week leading into Easter. And then next week, let me see what we have coming up. Next week, we're getting back into Spin Doctors, Shelley Fabres, Neil McCoy, Pat Benatar, Lisa Stansfield, the Bangles, Joan Jett, and Mylene Cercato is rounding it out on April 1st, which is her birthday, and it's a birthday tribute kind of thing that I did for her. It's been up and down, George. The weather's been so crazy lately. For 2 days it's 70 degrees, and then the very next couple days it snows. The weather's just been screwing with me so bad. He doesn't have to ask permission to do Weird Al Yankovic never has to ask permission for doing a parody to a song. That's something a lot of people didn't understand. He did not have to get their blessing. He did it because he wanted to show them other people that, hey, this is what I'm putting out. If they didn't like it, he wouldn't put it out, but he wouldn't create it. But what he got sued by Coolio for was the hairdo. He went to the Grammy Awards with that hairdo, the same as Coolio, and Coolio was pissed. But yeah, that's why he got sued for that. He got sued for that. He didn't get sued for song infringement. He doesn't have to ask permission to do songs. He can do songs. He can do parody songs, no problem. He just has to give the copyright holders of the instrumentation their fair share. And if he does all the instrumentation but has somewhat similar sound, that's all good. Oh yeah, he was still sued. He was sued for I can't remember what they called it, but it wasn't for the song itself. I don't know what the whole deal was behind that, but it wasn't for the song. You didn't have to have permission for the song. But it was the actually in the article that I watched about that song, he was talking about, he was worried that the Amish community would, like, look, it may or think it looked bad on them. But the Amish community, the ones that actually watched it and saw it, and and were told about it, they were all like, well, "We ain't got no problem with that." They enjoyed it. That's what they did. So he never, it was wrong facts. Yeah, he doesn't have to ask permission. But yeah, it was a good song. Like, I remember the first time I watched, or first time I heard that song was on a cassette tape, and I was driving. I had to pull over because I was laughing so hard. And so when the video came out, I was losing it. It was so funny. But yeah, I got a bunch of really good songs coming up this week that I think you guys will appreciate. I got Tim Hawkins coming back tomorrow. Things you don't say to your wife. You did on a stand-up routine stage. Paul Thorne, It's a Great Day to Whoop Somebody's Ass. Travis Meyer, The Devil Went to Jamaica. The Snake Oil Lily Band, I Don't Look Good Naked Anymore. Sarah Brown and Nick Maleo, or LeMayo, Let One Go. And Cletus T. Judd, My Son Thinks I'm Sexy. That's what's coming up. That's the videos coming up for this week. So I hope everybody enjoys. I hope everybody has a fun, has a great laugh at some of these comedy songs. No, not really. You just have to give the copyright holders their due. You have to find the copyright holders and give them their part of the royalties. Or dispute the shit out of it. If you watch Professor of Rock, he has an interview with Weird Al Yankovic, and in that interview, Weird Al says, "Yeah, Devil Went Down to Jamaica was funny." He said, Weird Al Yankovic says right in that interview with the Professor of Rock, the one thing that he didn't have to do was get permission. Never had to get permission. He always asked for permission. He always asked for their blessing. Doesn't mean he has to get permission. Like, you take a look at the Slash Street Boys. They did all their stuff, and I'll bet that they did those versions, and it was all good. Now, if you were doing a parody to insult the original artist, then I can see them suing, saying, "Hey, this isn't a parody. This is an insult fest." That's not what Weird Al Yankovic does. Weird Al Yankovic puts out a great video, a great song, and a great version with lyrics that are just meant to tell a story and make you laugh about a certain topic. Like, take a look at Like a Surgeon. Madonna actually was begging Weird Al Yankovic to do something with one of her songs. And he was like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything when I listen to that, until he got to that one. And it was like, bang. Yeah, check it out. He does not have to get permission. He asked for their blessing. Doesn't mean he didn't have to do it. But yeah, like when I do my videos, I don't have to call up the place and say, "Hey, can I do a reaction video to this video?" I don't do that. I make the video and then I dispute the copyright claim as I'm adding context. I'm adding commentary. I'm transforming the material. Weird Al Yankovic is doing the same thing by making the parodies. He's transforming the material. But yeah, I'm thinking about heading out, guys. I'm feeling a bit tight. Yeah. Well, when that video comes out, I think you'll have you'll know he's had a good time. Because that song was funny. The first time I heard it, I was just losing my butt laughing. Every time I hear it, I'm losing my butt laughing. They're all fake. Sticky RZA, they're all fake. That's just somebody being a complete asshole to me. And as soon as the investigation is catches up to the person, they're going to be up on some serious charges. Because that is impersonation, that is identity theft, and that is against the law. And YouTube should know better than to let people do this. As many times as I've commented and complained about and flagged those channels for impersonation and showing them that, hey, they're stating right in the video that they are going to keep doing this. You have the option to stop them. No, I gotta go. I gotta go stretch out. My back is killing me right now. And it ain't gonna be long before I wind up with a migraine. So I'm gonna wish everybody peace, love, and happiness. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night.